Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Learning Music Theory. Already something seems off, I'm going to just put my flat cap on here. Alright, that's a lot better. This lesson we're going to be looking at chords, and we'll just be looking at triads and how they fit into either scale. There's 6 different triads and then a multitude of variations on that triad. But we'll start off by looking at major. So if you remember from the first lesson I showed how to make a major chord. I'll just give a reminder here. So first we've got a major third and then a minor third on top of that. Or if you want to work it out in tones and semitones, that's 2 tones to the first note and then a semitone and a tone to the next note. Whereas that one is a minor third on top of a major third, a minor chord is the opposite, so it's a major third on top of a minor third. There's a minor third, and here's a major third. Now you can probably guess 2 of the other types, just from how we've changed around the major third and the minor third. So the next one we're going to look at is if we put 2 major thirds on top of each other. So we've got a major third there, and then if we put a major third on top of that, it creates an augmented chord. And then if we use a minor on top of a minor, that gives us a diminished chord. So there's the first minor, and then the second minor. There's another way of finding chords. If you just miss out notes as you're going up in the scale, you end up building chords anyway. So if you're using C major, if I just play C, then I miss a note, and then I go on to E, and then I miss a note, and then I go on to G, I've then built a C major chord. And the same goes for if you're in a minor key, so use A just to keep it simple, A minor. So we start with A, we miss a note, we go to C, we miss a note, we go to E, and because it's in A minor, we've got an A minor chord. So if we go up from C major, using this technique of missing a note in the scale, we end up building a series of chords. And that series of chords will always be the same no matter what major key you're in. So we'll start by looking at what those chords are. So we know that the first one is C major. Now if we go to D, still in C major, we're still using all the white keys, but we're just starting from D. So we've got D, miss out E, and then we go to F. We can hear that's a minor third, and we can also see that it's a tone and a semitone. And then if we go up the next 2 notes, G, A, we can hear that's another major third, and if we count it, it's 2 tones. So that's a minor under a major, so we know that's D minor. Go up again, try it from E, miss out F, go to G, another minor third, so a semitone, a tone, and then the next one, A, B. We can hear that's a major third, it's 2 tones, so that's a minor, major, so it's a minor chord. I'll try to do them quicker now, so F, tone, tone, so that's a major, and then tone, semitone, so that's a major chord. We've got a major third under a minor third. The next one's same again. We've got 2 tones from G, and then we've got a semitone and a tone. So major third, minor third, and then put them together, it's a major chord. We've looked at A, so we know that's a tone and a semitone, minor third, and then C, D, E we know is a major third. The next one's a bit different, so we've got B, a semitone and a tone, so we know that's a minor third. But then again we've got a tone and a semitone, So if we remember from earlier, that makes it a diminished chord. It's quite unpleasant to hear. Used quite a lot in silent movies. A train's coming. I'm going to go through that a little quicker now, so it's a bit easier to remember the pattern. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So again, that's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. There's no easy way to remember it, but if you put it into a sort of rhythm and just keep repeating it to yourself, you'll eventually get the hang of it, at least for the major key, and then you can start moving it around from there. So the rhythm I use, it's not really a song, but it is a nice rhythm to remember. It's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. And again, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. Once you remember this pattern, it really helps with songwriting. I'm just going to use C major because it's the easiest one and I don't have to do much thinking to actually write anything. But it's how a lot of 4-chord songs are made and things like that, and it's just an easy way of writing. I just have a little play around with some of those different chords and how they sound together. At the start of this video, I did say that we were going to be learning 6 chords, and so far I've shown you 4, major, minor, diminished and augmented. The other 2 lead on to other chords. So if we name all of these notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1, we can see that a normal chord would use 1, 3, 5. This next chord that I'm going to show you is called a sus4, and what that means is that we're sustaining this 3 into the 4th position. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, moving this 3 to 4, and then the 5th. And if we play that, it sounds like this 4th wants to lead back down to the 3rd. And it still works in minor. It still wants to fall down to that note, whatever it is. And similarly, the next one is called a sus2. And if you can kind of guess where this is going, instead of sustaining it up to the 4th, we're sustaining that 3rd down to the 2nd. And straight away you can hear that it doesn't sound like it's resolved, it wants to move back up. And if you're in a minor key, and if you put this sus2 and sus4 together, you sound like you're in a church. I think that's enough for this lesson. I just want to keep it simple with triads. We're still only on lesson 4, but eventually we'll get further into 7th, 9th, 11th, 13th, but it's only lesson 4. Let's keep it simple. For now, just go through that sequence. Again, say it together or don't, just hum it in your head while I say it. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. I found the best way to actually just learn these patterns is get on a keyboard, get on a guitar, and just start learning some of these patterns. Now back to the rigmarole. If you like this video, please like below. There's my Facebook link somewhere in the description over here. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe over here, and you can watch other videos over here. Have I timed it right? Yeah. Right, in a bit guys, bye.